In this video, we will be talking about the derivative of a quotient. Given that a function y equal to u over v, which is a rational function, its derivative will be y prime equal to v du minus u dv over v square. Or you have to copy v derive u minus copy u derive v over the square of the denominator. So let's apply this formula in order to derive the given function y equal to 2x plus 3 over 1 minus 4x. So the derivative of y is y prime that is equal to copy v, so you have your u over v. Copy v is 1 minus 4x. And then we have to derive u, which is our numerator, 2x plus 3. Minus, here is minus, we have to copy u. Our u here is 2x plus 3. And then we have to derive v, which is our denominator, over the square of the denominator, which is 1 minus 4x. So that should be squared. Now let's derive now our 2x plus 3 and 1 minus 4x. So y prime is going to be 1 minus 4x, and the derivative of 2x plus 3 is 2 minus, you have to copy 2x plus 3 and derive 1 minus 4x, which is negative 4, over 1 minus 4x square. Okay, so let's continue. Y prime is, we have to distribute this outer factor. For the first term we have 2, and for the second term we have negative 4. So we have 2 minus 8x minus negative 8x minus 12 over the denominator of 1 minus 4x square. So as we continue, we have to distribute now our negative sign inside the quantity. So it will become y prime equal to 2 minus 8x plus, that's plus 8x plus 12 over the denominator 1 minus 4x square. So as we continue with our solution, simplifying the numerator will give us, this is cancel, 14. Y prime is equal to 14 over 1 minus 4x square. So that's the final answer. That's the derivative of y equal to 2x plus 3 over 1 minus 4x. In our second example, we have y equal to 3x squared minus x over 5 minus x cubed. So we have to set our u and v as u over v. So our formula is provided as y prime equal to v du minus u dv over v square. So we have y prime is equal to v is 5 minus x cubed times the derivative of u is 6x minus 1 minus u is 3x squared minus x times the derivative of v is 5. No, the derivative of v is negative 3x squared over 5 minus x cubed raised to 2. Then we have to do some, FOIL method here and distribution method on the second term. So it will become y prime equal to 30x minus 5 minus 6x raised to 4 plus x raised to 3 minus, by distribution we have negative 9 x raised to 4 plus 3 x raised to 3 over denominator is 5 minus x cubed raised to 2. And then we have to distribute the negative sign inside the quantity. So it will become y prime equal to 30x minus 5 minus 6x raised to 4 plus x cubed plus 9x raised to 4 minus 3x raised to 3 over 5 minus x cubed square. And then we have to combine some similar terms in the numerator. We have negative 6x and 9x raised to 4 is three x raised to 4. And then we have x cubed and negative x cubed is negative 2x cubed followed by positive 30x and negative 5 all over 5 minus x cubed raised to 2. We can still expand the denominator. However, this form of answer is already accepted as the derivative of the given function. So we have y is equal to square root of 2x squared plus 1 over 3x minus 4 in our third example. So this is our u over v. Now y prime will going to be equal to v is 3x minus 4 and dv, our v du rather, our u can be deformed as 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half. So the derivative of that expression will be 1 half times 2x squared plus 1 minus 1, because we will be applying the general power rule, so this is going to be negative 1 half times the derivative of the quantity. 2x squared plus 1 is 4x minus u is 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half, and the derivative of v is 3. That's 3x minus 4 is 3 over 3x minus 4 square. So as we simplify the numerator, it will become that's 4 divided by 2 is 2, so this is going to be 2 times x, and times 1 is 2x, so this is 2x times 3x minus 4 over, since we have a negative exponent in the denominator, it will become positive 1 half minus 3 times 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half all over 3x minus 4 square. So as we simplify the numerator, we have to get the LCD, and the LCD of this denominator is 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half. So we have 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half, and dividing this LCD here, it will give us 1 times the numerator is 2x times 3x minus 4 minus, dividing this numerator by 1 here in our denominator, it will give us 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half times the numerator. So we have 3 times 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half times our LCD, 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half, all over our general denominator, raised to 2. So furthermore, we have to distribute this and simplify these quantities. So the numerator of the numerator will become 6x squared minus 8x minus 3. And then since we are multiplying two quantities with the same base here, we have to add the exponent, and 1 half plus 1 half is equal to 1. Meaning we have to multiply this by 2x raised to 2 plus 1 with an exponent of 1 here. We do not write it anymore. Over our 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half all over our denominator of 3x minus 4 raised to 2. And then we can combine, we can distribute this 3 inside. It will become 6x squared minus 8x minus 6x squared minus 3 over 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half over 3x minus 4 raised to 2. And as we simplify the numerator, this is 0, and we have negative 8x minus 3 over 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half over 3x minus 4 raised to 2. As we continue the solution, we have to reciprocate this denominator and multiply it to the numerator. So y prime is going to be negative 8x minus 3 over 2x squared plus 1 raised to 1 half times 1 over 3x minus 4 raised to 1 half. Multiplying the numerators, we have negative 8x minus 3 over 3x minus 4 square times the square root of 2x squared plus 1. So that's the derivative of the given function. Example number 4, we have y is equal to 4th root of 2x plus 5 over the cube root of 4 minus 3x. So this is our u over v. And our answer must be v du minus u dv over v squared. So let's start with y prime equal to our v. It can be deformed as 4 minus 3x raised to 1/3 times the derivative of u, and u may be deformed into 2x plus 5 raised to 1/4. So our denominator is 4 minus 3x raised to 1/3. So let's continue with the derivative of the numerator. Du is 1/4 times 2x plus 5 minus 1 is negative 3 halves times the derivative inside the quantity is 2 minus our u is 2x plus 5 raised to 1/4 times the derivative of v is 1/3. The derivative by general power rule, it's 1/3 times 4 minus 3x raised to negative 2/3. You have to subtract 1 here. So that's 1/3 minus 1, or 1/3 minus 3 over t is negative 2/3 times the derivative of this quantity is negative 3 over our denominator is 4 minus 3x raised to 1/3 times 2. That's by square. Okay. So let's simplify both terms of the numerator. We only have two terms. This is the first term and this is the second term. The first term has 1, 2, 3, 4 factors as well as the second term. So we have to simplify this. So y prime is going to be, cancel this, 2 divided by 4 is 2. So that's 2 in the denominator. And then we have to bring this down in the denominator because the exponent is negative. So that's 3 over 2. Oh, this is 3/4. So this is 3/4. That's 1/4 minus 4 over 4 is negative 3/4. And then we have 4 minus 3x raised to 1/3. On our second term, we have a fraction also. This is to be cancelled, but we have a negative number here. So that's negative 2x plus 5 raised to 1/4 over, you have to bring down 4 minus 3x in the denominator. It will become 2/3 as the exponent over 4 minus 3x raised to 2/3. Now we have to get the LCD of the denominator, the numerator. The LCD is 2x plus 5 raised to 3/4 and 4 minus 3x raised to 2/3. As we divide this LCD to the first denominator, the answer will be 4 minus 3x raised to 2/3 times the numerator, that is 4 minus 3x raised to 1/3. And then on our second term, as we divide this LCD here, it will give us 2 times 2x plus 5 raised to 3/4 times the numerator of 2x plus 5 raised to 1/4. But we have the negative here to be multiplied in our minus operation. It will give us a positive operation over, all over our general denominator, 2/3. Okay. So let's simplify the numerator of the numerator. So this is the numerator of the whole numerator. Since in our first term we have both 4 minus 3x, they have the same base, we have to add the exponent, as well as here in our 2x plus 5, 2x plus 5, 1/4 and 3/4 is to be added. It will give us y prime equal to, so the numerator of the numerator is 4 minus 3x raised to 1, so that's it, plus 2 times 2x plus 5 raised to 1, because we're adding 3/4 and 1/4, which is equal to 1 here, over the denominator 2 times 2x plus 5 raised to 3/4 times 4 minus 3x raised to 2/3, all over the denominator of 4 minus 3x raised to 2/3. So let's further simplify. We have to distribute this and check if we can combine some similar terms. So it will become 4 minus 3x plus 4x plus 10 over 2 times 2x plus 5 raised to 3/4 and 4 minus 3x raised to 2/3 over 4 minus 3x raised to 2/3. We can combine some similar terms here. So y prime is equal to x plus 14 over 2 times 2x plus 5 raised to 3/4 times 4 minus 3x raised to 2/3. And we can already multiply this denominator, its reciprocal, to the whole numerator. So that's 1 over 4 minus 3x raised to 2/3. Then as we simplify further, we have x plus 14 times 1 is x plus 14 over, we have 2, and then 2x plus 5 raised to 3/4, but our 4 minus 3x has 2/3 and 4 minus 3x has 2/3 to be added. The exponent must be added because they have the same base as 4 minus 3x. So it will become 4 minus 3x raised to 4/3. As we simplify in the radical form, it will have x plus 14 over 2 times the cube root, fourth root of 2x plus 5, 2x plus 5, and third root of 4 minus 3x raised to 4. Oh, this is raised to 3. However, we can still simplify this cube root because we have an exponent of 4 inside. We can extract a cube of 4 minus 3x inside the radical. So as we move it out inside that cube root, we will have x plus 14 over 2 times, this is the extracted cube inside the cube root, 4 minus 3x. And then we have to be followed by fourth root of 2x plus 5, and the remaining cube root is 4 minus 3x. So as we simplify the denominator here, our final answer is going to be x plus 14 over the quantity of 8 minus 6x, fourth root of 2x plus 5, and cube root of 4 minus 3x. So that's the derivative.